Good afternoon, friendos. It's time for Quester Semi-Glory Sunday long play. Back to some Tempopo here. Got a few more of the autumn challenge levels to do. Let's see how many we got left, actually. Yeah, four left. I don't think we're gonna get through all four today, but we'll see if we can at least get two of them knocked out. That'd be nice. Pointed tunnel, huh? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 friendos, 6 blocks, 5 smash-a-bits, 5 kick-a-bits, 3 ups, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 flowers, it looks like. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here. How is this gonna work here? Oh, I think I see here. Okay. Well, let's resolve a few things right away. We're gonna have to clear out this entire section so that this friendo doesn't immediately eat the vines. After we're done with that, though, then what will happen? I need to do something about this, too. And this dude's coming up here as well. Okay. I want to block there, I imagine. Let's see what happens right off the bat here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it does get rid of all of them. Whoop! Don't block up there. Alright. Maybe don't do that. Okay. Instead, perhaps, maybe we want to... I kind of wonder if we can... We're gonna need to do some fancy stuff with this, right? AKA get this thing ready to go. To go over there, maybe? Oh, it did! Haha! That sort of works. That was interesting. Not exactly what I was going for, I don't think. So maybe we swap that out a bit. Except it does that, which is unfortunate, but okay. Do we then instead wish to do perhaps something like this? Yeah, something like that. Okay, alright. That's fine, I guess. Okay, still don't want to do that. Though I am kind of forced to wonder if we do all of this and maybe that. Interesting. Okay. Interesting, but also not correct. Alright. Not that. Maybe. What happens if I put a kick-a-bit there? It kind of does that. Alright. You know what? I'm going to put that back to a block. So that lets us get this one. Oh, the exit's all the way down there. Intriguing. Well, I think at any rate then we're gonna need to probably bust a hole there. But then how to get this one over here? Seems like that's gonna be either a double ups or some sort of kick-a-bit. Or maybe break that thing there, huh? Yeah, so that would lower down first. Oh, okay. That was closer. We'll keep that. Hey, big fish, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, so this first bit's kind of taken care of, I suppose. Woodford? No, not this time. I did a resupply yesterday, and I picked up some monkey shoulder, so that's what I'm drinking now. It's quite good. It's quite tasty. Thank you for the recommendation. It's very good. Perhaps a little bit sweeter than I expected, but it's very nice. It's very good. I've got a nice big old bottle of that, plus a number of other things. A very large number of other things, of which I don't need to go into the details now. But yeah, it's quite good. Quite good. All right, what do we need to do for the rest of this, though? I think maybe just do that. No, I see. I made that mistake again. I don't want to do it like that. By the time we get over here, I don't know that I want to do the thing there either. I feel like I need to do something with this, but then also there's this, which makes me a little bit annoyed. Oh, so that one steals it kind of there, too. Maybe instead I would want to do a block. I think we can kick the stairs out. Well, actually, no. Can we kick the stairs out of the way? I don't think those move. I guess we'll find out. Nope. No, they do not. Okay. Alright. I don't remember if this had its own movement bit here. I guess we'll try it out. Okay, sort of did, but that's not the one I want. Maybe instead we do something like this. Oh, we don't got enough smash-a-bits there. Wait. We probably don't even need that one up there, then. Let's see what we got. Oh, well. It just smashes that stairway, which is unideal. Okay. Pretty sure that needs to go there, so we can lower that one down and grab it. That would go all the way around here. Probably need a upstairs to grab that one. And then what, though? I guess it'd have to be a block and then a kick, probably? But I don't even know if I get that far yet. So that one dies, that one kicks out, grabs that one, which is good, but then gets stuck in there. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. So we get one that kind of toddles this way and out of places, which I don't want to happen. So maybe we ups here. No, that didn't do shit. Maybe I block there instead? I really just need to delay, I think. Oh, okay, that was closer. Well, I burned both my blocks here. And then what? What do I do about this, though? I feel like this is going to be unassailable. Or do I instead, maybe smash, kick, block? No. No. And, well, maybe we kick there instead. Yeah, that didn't do shit, though. Okay. Hmm. Maybe I do block up there. No. 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 Okay. Oh, I probably am gonna need to eliminate that tree to unblock this guy here eventually. This feels wrong. This is also probably wrong. Hmm. That is interesting. 'Cause how is that getting held up? I guess there's a... Oh, there's a little platform under it. That's why. Okay. I wonder if we want to instead do bonk kick. And would that be enough to unlock the path there? Alright, I mean, clearly that doesn't work. But, let's see what else we can do here. So somebody eventually gets down on this path here. We've got to work out whatever's going on here. Like, I think those two are fine. These two probably fine. This one's probably fine. I think that Smash-A-Bit needs to stay there. But what to do about this stuff? Like, what could I do about this stuff? What happens if I don't have this Smash-A-Bit here, though? What if I just let it go, then do a Smash-A-Bit here to get rid of the vines? Oh, except it's out of order there. Yikes. Okay, nope. Put that back. I don't think I want... Well, do I want that one? I might not want that one. I might instead want to do that here. Well, no, probably not either. Probably not that either. Although, then I probably want to do this. Get somebody into position here. Oh, is that going to be before or after? I want to kick somebody past that. Oh, except I still need to work out how to get the not face plant on this one. Shit. So how could I do this otherwise? I'd have to do something like... I don't know, maybe that? No, so they still end up going just right at it. How to Smash-A-Bits? I've used all 5 Smash-A-Bits already? 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, wow, those seemed endless before. Okay, Feels like I need one more. So let me borrow this one for a second. I'm gonna try to do I need, well, actually I need a third one. No, because it just does that. Yeah, no, never mind. Get all those back. Hmm. Shit. That back here. Because what happens when this guy exits block form? He ends up going this way. But I want him to maybe wait. But then he ends up... Does he end up going across the stairway? Or does he turn because he hits the stairway? I guess let's see. Turns. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Then I would prefer... God, how do we get rid of this vine here? Actually, where? Ah, that's why. Okay. Maybe we don't want that to be a block. Maybe we want that to be... Would a kick save him as well? Sort of. You know, delay it by a hot second. But then everything else kind of goes to shit, so that's no good. Okay, which means I probably don't need that one. So I've got an extra block to deal with. So I would love to get somebody across this path here to do this stuff. At which point I would probably want to do an ups there. Or no, maybe not, actually. A lot of blocks to deal with. So do I? Maybe I want to delay up here. Maybe not. Yeah, no. I want to delay there. I want to delay here. No. Okay. I need to get somebody going this direction, I think. But how does one go about doing such a thing? The pieces that I've got. So by the time this guy gets down here, we're doubled up, right? I think. So maybe that kick a bit will solve. Nope, it's kind of a beat too soon. And that's a beat too late. Well, a couple beats too late because I blocked up. I just, like, we got so many blocks. Just throw them out all over the field and see what happens. Okay, how about we just keep delaying? Keep delaying until we're out of parts. Oh, okay. Sure, maybe. No, then that's too late. That didn't help either. Yeesh. Okay. Oh. That, really screws everything up there, doesn't it? Okay, so I can't really delay up there, then. Might not even need this. Let's cover this stuff here. I'm not sure I need that either. Probably am gonna need a block. But then how am I gonna get around this motherfucker here? Because that thing's gonna hang out until something deals with it. And then I've got this flower to grab. Yeah, do you still need this to shove it back that way or something? Then what? Then how am I gonna redirect this way? I'm gonna take that back for a moment. Alright, solve the earlier problem first. Still got a mess going on in this section. Because two of them are going to eat shit on those vines. I need to either get rid of those vines or bypass them. Which, not sure how to. But maybe this is something we gotta maybe do a kick a bit. Nope, block a bit. There you go. Okay. That's closer. That's closer. That gets us out of this kind of dumb prison here. But then it becomes a matter of, oh, we gotta wait for that to happen. But then how do I get up here? Can I still get up here somehow? Okay, that time only two of them eat shit. Okay. Oh, I see, actually. Because if I want one of them to go across here, it would have to be like that, right? There you go, alright. Okay, let's see this play out for a bit. Alright, that's good. I need to move this back here, though. Then I think these two will be doubled up there. This one probably still needs to be smashed a bit on down. Now we've got fewer parts to work with, which is good. Okay, nobody's getting flattened or beat to hell there. That's good. Oh, except now this one's going the wrong way. Which we probably don't want to happen. So then do we just block up there to make sure they go around? But then how to deal with this fucking thing here? Do we have an extra smash bit I can get rid of? No, because all of them up to this point have been required. I'm gonna grab that for now, actually. Let's see what we can make work here. Okay, that one's hanging out and getting ready to be freed, I guess, right? No, okay, can't do that. I can't really delay this one, because otherwise this block is not going to work. So I need to have them come around, do that shit, and then somebody else is coming this way. Or if instead of kicking it back, I do an up-C here. And how do I get this one? Let's block there for a moment. So whoever's coming around here will turn right, grab this, but then face plant here. That's not good. What can I do about that? Can I do anything about that? I don't want that. I'm going to keep the kick a bit there. It's going to be a long ways around, which makes me nervous. Okay, that kind of all pans out, I think, correctly. We get them stacked up here, which makes me a little bit worried. And these two get stacked up here, so I wonder if I should kick one of them somewhere. So I've got one kick left. So they stack up around here. Mr. Grins, the last kick there. Then what? Like, what else could I do here? I would need to bust this one out of jail here. I think. Okay, then they kind of gets him out, but that gets him out, but it doesn't help my situation here. So maybe instead of kicking, maybe I want to do and block here. Oh, is that gonna... That might murder one of them, because I think they'll be stacked up right on top of each other, and whoever gets that block is gonna myrtleize the other one, I think. Let's scope it out and see what actually happens. Yeah, because those two are stacked up. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I don't really want to delay along this path, because I need that kick there to... Well, no, I can delay. I just need to perhaps do something else with it, though. So I think I would need to separate them up here. But I do worry that this one that's coming around is gonna eat that kick right there, which might be a problem. Bonk, kick, which is good. Grab that one. Okay, that's interesting, but yeah, then the kick is no good. Maybe I don't even want that one there. Would I want this one here? Because then realistically, the only way to... Well, how would I get him going this way now? Can I get him going this way? Because once we get this dude stuck over here, like, that's it. Like, I got nothing else I can do. And the only other open space is there. Which is not gonna happen. So at some point I need to get rid of these vines regardless. Because that would be the only way to get him to not eat shit on those vines and then whip around back to the exit. And those two are stacked up, which is fine, I guess. Oh, that one got eaten again, too. So maybe we want to accelerate somebody here. Be like, hey, separate out... No, that's not going to happen, actually. Separate out here. So that one of them can eat the block, I guess. I don't know what the other one's going to do. Can't have it separate out before that. Oh, that just kind of delays him a little bit. That delays him too much. Because I can't have this guy rotating around and not getting this immediately, right? So I would have to do something like... I don't know, do we have a space there? We don't. Well... What if I don't smash this down? What if I just kick this sumbitch up here? Is that gonna work? So that would give me an extra smash a bit to work with, but I think that's just gonna break both blocks. And then they'll fall on the vines. Which is not gonna work very well. Oh, that didn't even do anything. Alright, nope, never mind. You need that to be smash kick then. But then what? Do I just need to delay before we do that? Maybe? Then what? And fucking then what, though? Still got a kick, a block, and an ups. What am I supposed to do with this last ups here? Well, actually, let's do it like that. Because this one gets going this way, right? Maybe instead I want to do an ups here. Get one of them over there, Get them busted there, and then they still stack up there, right? Okay, that's fine. However, still doesn't solve the problem of busting this dude out of jail here. Or getting this flower here. Hmm. Ah, I've got it. Smash that there. Right? Ceases being a block, falls down, smashes this, lowers it down. Hopefully they continue to stack up as expected. I don't want this one here, probably. Let's see what happens. A minor alteration. Ah, no, because then that one eats it right there. Okay, so maybe I still want that to be an ups. So that whatever's coming this way doesn't mess up anything. This also makes this a bit of a problem, but then that's all the parts, so who knows? Okay. Oh. Oh, no, but then, wait, how did that one manage to dunk itself down this fucking square? How did that happen? Alright, well, maybe we don't do that. Maybe now we just delay up a little bit. Well. Actually, how the hell is that gonna work now? Then I need to... Or, instead of ups, I use the last block there. Because I don't really want to pop him over that, do I? No, I just want to stop him from doing something stupid. Oh no, that fucked up pretty hard there. Alright, maybe I do want that ups there. Because I don't want to... Probably don't want to block him off. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem there now. So maybe I do want to block up there. But then how to get this last flower? I'm missing the parts to get that last flower, I think. Yeah, it just kind of delays him a bit. Oh, and then that one just keeps on rolling there, so that's no good. Also, well, maybe then we do it this way? I don't know, it's all the parts. That sort of shakes out, that's fine. Yeah, no, it can't be that. So do I truly want... Maybe I don't want to... Maybe I just want to kick. Just want to kick that guardrail to delay it by a beat. Maybe 2. No, so then it's still not enough. Shit. Maybe I don't want to block there then? Maybe that's too much? Maybe we instead want to do an ups. It's effectively the same thing. Yeah, like that. Sort of. Except now that dude's going over there. Fuck. Why is that dude returning that way? Maybe I want to... I do still want to block there. No, don't want to block there. Maybe we do want to block there and still have a block here. No, because then that fucks up that order. No, okay. But I don't want to block here either. Maybe I do need to ups there. That's kind of stupid. But then what? Would I block there and then... I don't know, just kick into it? I don't think that's going to work either, because that's not going to be... Gonna kick there, block there, whoop-de-fucking-do Tarantula Town, and then both of those are gonna eat shit. See, then we've got an issue with this guy just kind of trucking through, which is no good. So I wonder if instead I would want to do bonk, bonk, bonk. Then how to delay this one, though? Do we do it here? No, because that doesn't... Yeah, alright. Because no, it turns right here. Like, I can't do that like that. This needs to stay, kick a bit. Or maybe not. Maybe this needs to be the kick a bit. This needs to be a block. At which point, that's gonna be gross. Alright, well that's already fucked up. How about if I just put that there and then... I don't know, whoever's gonna make it across here is gonna eat that kick a bit anyway, so... Well, actually maybe that's appropriate. I don't want to delay this then. I want to put that as a block, and then a kick a bit. And then that solves this here, right? Except maybe I want the second block there, and then the last block, or the last kick a bit there. Yikes, that's gross and dense. But we'll see. Oh, see, that blocks him out, too, which is no good. So I don't want that. But I don't have any other way to delay this fucko here. Crap. Yeah, see, it's not going to delay there. almost do need to delay this even more, but I can't. Maybe I can. Actually, would that work like that? I don't... No, there's no way that works like that, because when we lower this tree here, this dude's going back and forth, he's gonna hit there and be like, oh yeah, right turn. Oh, unless... Hold on a second. Maybe that's exactly what I want. Well, no, keep the block there. Move the kick a bit on top of the tree, so then you kick the block out the way. Would that eat this kicker too? Because maybe then I want to delay up here for a little bit. Let's see what happens. Kick that dude there, and he doesn't eat that kicker. He doesn't eat the kick there. Which is interesting, which means I probably need to block up and then kick? Or no, because he wouldn't go. No, okay, no, that's not right. Okay, that's closer. I think that's closer. We're down to just the two parts now. Okay, then bonk. Yeah, okay. Block up there, kick him through, get rid of those. Oh, and he gets the flower right away. That's nice. Oh, bonk. Okay. Well, maybe that's fine then, because then we do that, it skates by, and then we kick here. Oh no, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. Shit. Ah, I thought I had a brilliant flash of genius there, and then it turns out it wasn't. Hey, Omega Weapon, how you doing? Good to see you. But this was inspired. This was definitely inspired. So kick block there, blah, blah, blah. He breaks out after destroying the vines, grabs his last flower, makes a right turn here. And then what? And fucking then what? Because by the time we get over here, there's not enough. I don't think there's enough. We would have to delay something else, perhaps? Or would I just want him to delay here and then kick the block once it's ready? That seems too simple. Because realistically, all I want to happen is for some of this stuff to get delayed, right? Yes. Except that dude tumbles away. That dude tumbles away, and I need him to not tumble away. So how do I get him to not do that? Once he's done going this way, how do I get him to stop? Well, maybe indeed I just do this, right? So he'll get pushed off. He'll get pushed around, right? Oh, except we can't do that, because then the other one will right turn here and off to the void. Okay. Shit, the delay was perfect there, except... Let me do that one more time. One more time, and I want to see where the timing problem is here now. Yeah, that's all fine. That's all fine. This guy takes a while to do his rounds up there. Yeah, it's like right there. It's right there, and realistically, I don't need. Hmm. Don't really need him to block up there, I don't think. He comes around and he does this, then he... Does he eat it on the vines first? Is that too soon? That's too soon, which is probably why I did it the way I did it. I might then instead want to do... oh no, shit, I need that last kick a bit, though. I need it to be there. I have an extra kick a bit hanging out somewhere that doesn't need to be? No, huh? All I've really got is this last block. Because realistically, then, I would... Well... Maybe that's right. Because I would need to... Maybe I need to block him there. No, that's not gonna... that's out of order, I think. Bad order of operations. Because, yeah, he skips past that kick a bit, but then that one comes in, and it's just like, ah, fuck me. Alright, no. And that one still goes off to its death. And then those are caught in an infinite loop. Alright, so no, that's the wrong spot to have that. Well, what if I just do this? Make that fucker turn around. Because this space will be clear. Oh, wait. I think I needed that block to delay somebody, right? Is that what I was looking for? No, that's just perfect timing there. Okay, somebody blocks him out. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And then he makes another cycle and everybody's safe. Beautiful. I bet I was one square off for like 10 minutes. But alright, very good. Oh boy, hedged out. Oh, we got so many parts. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 friendos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers, 2 blocks, 8 smash a bits, 6 kick a bits, 3 ups, and 2 different redirect bits. Oi, okay. Alright. Okay, so we've got a few problems here. Just a couple problems going on here. Boy, I don't even know where to start. Yeah, we've got a lot of blocks, a lot of movable blocks, which almost necessarily means we'll be shoving a lot of them over vines. Let them fly the way they are. They're all just gonna, let's see. They're all kind of lined up here, right? So, right turn. That. Yeah, okay. So they're all gonna be caught in this loop here on the interior. Which is fine, I guess. I mean, they're not gonna be eating shit, but also won't be doing anything either. Okay. Mm-hmm. so what can we do? Realistically, I can't send them up the stairs because there's no way to get rid of those vines there. The only way to get them out of this area would be... Well, probably want one of them to go back and get this flower, right? So we'll do one there. And we would also want one to get this flower. Probably want to get that one on the way through to the exit, right? So we'll prepare that one there. I don't even know how that's going to work, honestly. So what happens if we drop a box on the exit? Will the box break? I guess we'll find out, maybe. Okay, so we've got those two kind of prepared up and ready. I could just do a quickie redirect to grab that one no matter what. Right? Because that would do that and get two of them going. Well, we would need to somehow... see, I'd love to put an ups here. But that's going to murder that one there, and it's going to go away too soon for this one to get back and go up that way. So that's probably out. Could we bust that down? Now the vines just fall down and then... oh, well, doesn't matter. Alright, so not there. I could send this one around there, right? Let's go take care of that. Alright, well, it's a start. That does eat both my redirect arrows, which is fine, probably, maybe, for now. However, I can achieve the same thing by using a block. That'll let that one keep rolling there. Roll around there, roll around this way, and that still doesn't get any of them up to this upper area. It's a problem. How many friendos we got to work with here? 4, right? It's not that many. We've still got a lot of kickabits. A lot of 6 kickabits. Ridiculous. Meaningless. Impossible. Hmm. Because what happens if we just start slamming down some smash-a-bits here? Start destroying things. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, because I don't think that's going to really make any difference whatsoever. It's just fun to do. What happens if I don't redirect that way right away? Does that make any sense? I mean, I could do the same with the block, right? More or less. Eh. Still doesn't help me get anyone to a meaningful spot outside of this lower square, right? Because the only real way to do this would be to get an ups here and get folks started up here. But how? But how? I still... Oh, excuse me, I don't think I could do that regardless. On account of this is the very first square that this ding-dong goes over. So it'd just be ups and probably just propel this dude up into the vines, right? Yeah, hooray. Good work. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Well, so the first problem to solve is to get these friendos out of this lower area, really, right? How can we do that? If not with an ups in this corner, how could we do that? Hmm. Is there some way I could send them up the stairs? Even if it means they'd eat shit on this vine. Would there be a way for me to send them up the stairs? Let's forget about these two flowers for the time being. Because it almost seems like we have to get them on the way through. I'm just going to put this one back, actually. We'd have to get them on the way through, on the way to the exit. Like, not first. This one definitely on the way to the exit. This one I'm not 100% sure on. Hey, sure enough. Fuck, I didn't even get up to that one. It's alright. We've got all of them going clockwise here. It would eventually turn around here. But even then, this feels like maybe the escape route here. As soon as we get folks up there, grab all the flowers, they would have to come down these stairs, turn right, and then escape, and then get out. And get foe. That would be that. But, fuck do I get people up there to begin with? So we already confirmed that doing a smash a bit just lowers the thing, right? Yeah. Woohoo. regret doing this. I think this is just gonna be the same, isn't it? Well. Two different ways to eat it. Alright, very good. No. What in the world? Okay, how about using... How about using one of my blocks and then shoving one of my blocks across the vines somehow? Like, the only big standout here is really this path. But how do? Alright. Start doing some delay shit here. Okay. Did that change anything? I don't think it changed anything, did it? I guess. Well, I guess all it would have done is maybe open up a path to do this, right? But what did that do? Practically nothing, right? Practically nothing. Except make a hole in the hedge. Which, okay, fine. But it also did nothing. So, okay. Oh boy, wow, why can't I even get a start on this one? What about kickabits? Can I use the kickabits or anything at this point? Got 6 of them. What would I need to do? What would I need to do to make this work with kickabits? Can you start any of these blocks and just have rocket launchers, right? Honestly, we could solve a lot of problems with some rocket launchers. That's for sure. That's for dang sure. But my goodness, this is What kind of... Okay, alright. Kickabits. What can I do with kickabits? Can I do anything with kickabits? Anything that would make sense. No, none of this makes sense. Like, I'm just trying to visualize a few things in my good old mind brain, and nothing is coming together here. we've got this whole inner bit covered with normal movement stuff, so what would be a way to, like, I can't even tunnel my way out, really. It would have to be something like this, right? It would have to be blep, and I would need some way to smash this way, probably. But how do I do that with this fucko? This very next movement square is this. Like, what? I can't do anything with that. Can I? I don't feel good about doing this, but I'm just really... What do you mean put something there? What could possibly be there? Come on! What do I put there? If I put a block there... Oh, okay, okay, I think I see what's going on here. God, I don't like this. I don't fucking like this. But I think I see what they're trying to tell me. But boy, is it gonna be stupid. Okay, well... Goal achieved in getting one of them up there. But then what? But fucking then what? Okay. Alright. Fine. Alright, you know what? It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Alright. So we get somebody up here, they tunnel through, turn right, blah, 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 blah. Probably kick a bit there to get that out of there. That means we're gonna have to rely on this singular one. To do pretty much all of the work, right? Boy, if that ain't a big fucking mood. I'm gonna have to do a few things down here to get the rest of these, right? Okay. The rest of them seem very safely doing whatever the fuck, right? Okay. Alright, but then what? But then what? Like, I don't... I'll put a bit up there, shoves it there, cracks there, whatever. Alright. Puts a hole in the hedge there, drops down, turns right, bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay. Smash a bit there, smash a bit there, kick a bit there. Which we're gonna have to rearrange something here, I think. But does that cover more or less most of everything up here? Except for this one? So is there a way to get maybe more than one of them up there? Okay, I think I would also need to do something like this. That then as well. Because what would that do? That would just shove that all the way the fuck over here. Oh, well, that really wouldn't make much sense, would it? No. Okay, so let's proceed with this then. Blah, 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 blah. Shoves it all the way over here. Turn, turn, turn. I would need to probably go back that way. And then kick a bit here to kick it down, and then we would be sort of in business, I guess. But then how do I get this motherfucker here? I think I would instead need to come at it from the other side. So I would need to somehow... well... I don't think that's gonna work. I think this one also needs to be maneuvered around somewhere. But alright, let me go with my initial thought, though. Kick, smash, smash, kick here. Goes around, I'm gonna redirect here. Then kick this here. I mean, alternatively, I could just smash... No, I can't smash that. Alright. Okay, does this sort of work out the way I think it should, then? Sort of. Okay. Oh, that redirects you up there, huh? How intriguing. Okay, so that one is kind of spoken for then. Somebody climbs up there and then whips around back this way. I think then I'll need somebody to try to whip around this other direction. Not sure how we're going to be able to do that. I think it would need to then approach from this other side again. So maybe we do it that way. Maybe we go then this way, and then kick this from the other side, right? And that kicks it over to here. All right, fine. Oh, at which point I probably don't need to smash that one down and grab it that way, right? So that'll be done on the way through. Bonk, 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 bonk. It's turned around. We still got a lot of parts. Shit. Okay, well, let's see what happens with this now. Oh, actually, I think I still need to smash this one down the way I did earlier. Because otherwise, this guy's gonna turn right, grab it, and fall off the edge. Yeah, dumbass. Okay. Yeah, I do still need that there. Okay, it's all getting set up there. Okay. Alright, now here's where it happens, right? Okay, so what after this, though? It falls down here. And then that's it. And then he ends up in this lower loop again. And that's the end of that chapter. So... Okay, what else can I do while I'm up here? To make this work. Do I even want this redirect here? It just shoves this block over here, it ends up there. Falls down here. Without this, it would go turn right and then be in a loop, right? So that's no good. Yeah, this is like the... I need to beef up the final third of this, but it's hard to visualize what's going on after like 20 seconds of shit has been happening. It comes up here, smash, smash, shove, right? Stops here, falls down here, redirects over here, shoves that up here. Then the box with the flower on top ends up here, proceeds onward, grabs it. Only one of the other fuckos down here, one of the three down here, hits the box, turns right, grabs that, and then does this loop up here. Should I instead be doing something under here? Oh, I've got an idea. Okay, shoves this down here, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I can't put anything there, though. But I can put something on top of the box, right? That'll get knocked off when it gets shoved under this hedge, right? At which point I'm going to have another kick-a-bit probably there. Well, that's all going on. Because what'll happen there? It'll get shoved this way. The box itself will end up here. The smash-a-bit will get knocked down here. Dude will come through, smash this down. Get rid of the hedge underneath here. Then kick the box down here. Which does probably nothing, but I'm curious to see what the end result's gonna be. Like, alright, all that plays out. Get our special boy up there to do, like, 80% of the work. Okay. Oh, that went according to plan. Okay, so then they're all doing the clockwise shuffle there. That's fine. Shoved off there, which is also fine. And it just turns them around. Oh no, it does send them around again. It sends them all around again. That's very intriguing. Okay. However, however, what can I do with that? Because this is already flattened out. Oh, I guess I don't have... I guess this isn't being used. So now I've got a box, a kick, and a smash to make this all work again. But there's not much space here that I can use to work with this. They would come tromping up the stairway here, and I think they're spaced out by one space, right? But it's three of them. They come up here. This has already been consumed. Drop down here, turn around, turn here. Then this is already cleared out. And then we realistically just end up here, right? But we can't put anything on that space because that would be eaten up by the first dude. So what else can I do with what I have? Or do I even need to care at that point? So what can I still need to lower this by one. Like, that's the deal here now. how could I do that in such a way only spaces that are really untouched by the time they get around here is these three. Can I do that with these three? I don't think I can. Be 3 spaces, 3 parts, but could I sequence them in such a way as to make this work the way I want it to? Probably not. Okay. Well, that's not exactly true either, is it? Because they come up here. They'd fall down here. Because where would this one be? This one would be sitting here, right? I'd need to probably block... Well, can I do that? No, I can't do it there. Because the first dude that comes through here pushes us down here, smashes that there, and then proceeds. So I've got these 2 spaces to work with, I think. Sort of. I don't think that works. Well, this ends up here, right? Yeah, that ends up there. Is there a way I can get them to... Well, let's see what happens here. Because I don't think this one will get touched by the first dude on the way through, right? Alright, so all that plays out the way I expect up there. Okay, yep, leaves those 2 spots untouched. It also leaves this spot untouched. Okay, which might be okay. These 2 spots, I think, now are untouched. These 3. Okay, that gets shoved down. Turns everybody around. Oh, they're quite spaced out. Yeah. Then they start stacking up, and then they end up in this loop. Okay. Alright, so that really doesn't help, does it? Hmm. So I don't think that actually helps me. Because it's, what? These 2 spaces are untouched, and then these 3 spaces are untouched. I don't think that helps. Yeah, that really doesn't help. Is there anything else I can do kind of in this second third here? The middle third? So it really just pushes that down and then redirects folks this way, right? Which would be fine. I don't think there's a lot of spaces here that are untouched either. Maybe it's just the tops of the blocks that I'm shoving around. Then what? Like, what can I do with this? What can I do with this spot in particular? They would clean up all this. They would then fall down here, start making their way over here, and then get caught in this inner loop. Oh, they don't want that there, huh? Well, I guess technically speaking, yeah, it's not required, right? They would shove that over here, and then blah, 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 blah. Oh, but then also get caught in that inner loop. Well, what the hell after that, though? Something right there? Really? I guess that would be that, and then you would shove that, right? And I guess that would yield the same effect as before, right? Just kind of in a different order. Okay, I think I see what it's trying to do there. That would only redirect one of them to shove this then. Or no, that would be, the middle third would be these bits here, I think, right? Let's see how this shakes out. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Fine, I guess. Splits that one off up there. Okay, that one's split off already, which is curious. Okay, but then this becomes an issue. Then they just get caught in this inner loop again. But, I mean, I guess maybe that's the case for this, and then the case for this. Because will this go away if the block lands on top of it? Probably not, right? At which point, that'll be lowered down. They can get the last flower, and all of them can get the exit, maybe? Seems like a bit of a long shot, but... gets split off early, which is fine. So now that's the middle third, right? Shove that down. Bust that. Okay, another one gets split off there. It's gonna take its time maneuvering this stuff. Let the others get up there. Okay, that's covered up now. Turns one around. Smashes that one down, gets that one. Okay, yep, there we go. Wow. Okay. Sure? Fucking sure. Whatever. Okay, doubled up. Oh boy. 4 friendos all stacked up, one behind another. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 flowers? 4 flowers. 2 blocks, 2 smash-a-bits, 5 kick-a-bits, and 5 ups. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, I'm gonna start off with stuff that looks fairly obvious. Right? I want to ups that. Turn them all around there, I guess. I don't know. That. Actually, I don't know how that's gonna work, but it's fine. Looks like it's all 3 of them up there? Jeez. Oh, and then it does that. Okay. Huh. Maybe I don't want that there. Maybe I want to smash a bit that out of the way right away. That turns them back around. No, that's probably not going to do it. No, I'm going to stick with my first instincts. Probably block up there, maybe. Ah, but then what happens to this dude after he's done doing the ups? Turns right, turns right. Okay, then he does that. Yeah, alright. Nope. Okay. I don't know if I've got the brain power for this anymore. That last one really fucking fried me pretty good. I've just got the 2 left in autumn, right? Oy. Oh boy. I really would like to finish off autumn. That's not happening today. But we might need to leave this till next time. I'm very, very fried. Let's see what we can do with like this first segment, and then we'll probably call it. Oh boy. Because there's so little space to deal with here. Like, there's only so many things we can do, right? So, what if we just kind of smash a bit that right away? Okay, that's fine. Then shit starts happening here, right? I'm gonna just do a kick a bit right here. Why not? What happens there? Nothing. Oh, they get tripled up though. That might actually be pretty handy. Cause yeah, there's not a lot of. Okay, we've got one box to kick. Oh, 2 boxes to kick around here. Well, with that in mind, then we know practically what we need to do for some of these, right? Because we're going to need to kick these into position no matter what. Probably. Mm. And it feels like I'm gonna need to block up here. And then eventually kick a bit that, right? Can I do such a thing with maybe an ups here? Oh, but I still need to go down and get that one somehow, right? Could I do such a thing by doing a smash a bit up here? Like that, maybe? There we go, like that. Yeah. Oh! That wasn't close, but alright. Okay, yeah, that's, probably not good. Feels like it's gotta be a block and kick a bit here, though. Like, how else would you do it? Can't really do anything here. Can we? This fucking tree is here, so that's a problem. Could we instead maybe just block up here, and then go blah, 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 blah. And then, then what, though? Anything? Could we do anything with that? Probably not. So, I mean, I guess we could stack up here. Excellent. Excellent. Exactly as planned. Has to be a smash event. Like, I feel like I know what I have to do here. Like, I have to get one dude up here, and I need to get one dude as a block, and then one dude to shove that block, and then the dude up here needs to tromp across the block, which is also a dude, whilst it is sliding this way. But fucking then what? Like, okay, cool, but then what does that get me? How? Oh, but, Ugh. Because then there's this hole here, and they all go, you know, fall into it, so good job. So I instead maybe need to, I don't know, maybe block up here. And that turns them this way. Okay, okay. Then there's gonna be two of them there. Bonk. Which is bad. What happens if I do an ups from under a ledge? Do they just phase through to the upper bit? Nope, they do nothing. Okay, well, oh, but they get stacked up? in a very interesting fashion. I don't think that's what I want to do, but it's very neat looking. I mean, maybe that's required later on. Who knows? I'm still a little bit confused as to what they... Like, this is such a small amount of space. How do I get... Okay, this is almost guaranteed to be a shove and a block. Almost guaranteed, right? Almost. So how do I separate them out, get them stacked up in such a way that they then do what I want them to do? That's probably not it. I got stacked up there. Bonk. Bonk. Fall. Bonk. Alright. Yeah, no. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. Phew. Nothing's coming to me for this, this opening here again. I'm just gonna try a few different combos of blocks and shit, I guess, and see what happens, but... Yeah, it does nothing. Because there's really nothing I can do. Like, what? I'm using the... Okay, so now they're doubled up. And now they can die together. Hooray! Okay, so if we follow the advice of the level name, right? Get them doubled up. And everything's fine and cool and kosher and all that shit, right? But then what? Like, then what? Does it help me? Does it do a good? And they just go around that way, and I can't really do much else. So... Yeah, I think that's... Might be all we got today. I think I am on empty. And then we haven't even gotten to like the remaining 80% of the level. Like, good lord. So disjointed and gaps and shit. Okay, well, I'm not going to belabor the point. I think we're done for today. Well, we beat 2 levels, and only one of them we used 2 hints on, so yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good for the challenge bits. Okay, that'll do it for today. Next stream will be tomorrow, 7 p.m. CDT. We'll be back to RoboQuest for 1 more week. We're hitting endgame now. We've seen the final boss twice, so that's something. We just got a net of clear at some point here. So that'll be tomorrow, 7 p.m. CDT. Wednesday, 7 p.m. CDT, also be RoboQuest. Thursday, 7:30 p.m. CDT, it'll be Shmup Book Club. So Mystic Riders or Twin Eagle 2 or Jamestown Plus. All three of those are still happening. Friday, Saturday, we're off, and then next Sunday, 2 p.m. CDT, Tempopo. One more time for long play. Want to finish up these last 2 autumn levels, and then we'll probably set it aside and pick something else for long play after next Sunday. Should be a good time, though. All right, that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.